Hi, I'm Louis Brady. I'm the engineering manager for suspension, brakes, and tires at Polaris Industries. I'm also the technical lead for this new vehicle, which is the ACE 900 XC. The ACE 900 XC is obviously an all-new change up to the ACE as we know it. The first thing you notice is it's wider. It's 11 inches wider, 59-inch outside-to-outside track width versus 48. We also added 6 inches of wheelbase by stretching the front axle forward 2 inches and the rear axle rearward 4 inches. To go along with the added width, we wanted more travel, so we jacked the vehicle up on 27-inch tires. It's got 12.3 inches of travel in the front and 12.6 inches of travel on the rear. The new 900 motor, this one makes more power than the last ACE 900. It's 78 horsepower, and the vehicle's about 200 pounds less than the standard Razor S. So power to weight ratio with a Razor S 1000, they're very similar. This vehicle here is shown with some additional accessories. The bumper, it's got different tires, windshield, and a roof, and a box. But the vehicle does come with an all-new fascia, front and rear fascia, and we got a new interior as well. But the big changes, let's get to the suspension. So for the ACE 900 XC, we got an all-new front suspension. And the control arms, upper and lower, the knuckle, the tie rod, everything is new and specialized for this vehicle. The other thing is, in order to get the big travel, we needed longer shocks, but we wanted to keep the rack height in the box the same. So we mounted the shock to the lower control arm. And these aren't just any shocks, these are 1 3/4 Walker Evans needle shocks. So they have a needle inside them that is position sensitive that keeps you from bottoming out. So it's like the best anti-bottom out protection we have in a vehicle this size. So the rear suspension of the ACE, it's really based off of the rear suspensions we have on even the Ranger vehicles and the other Razor vehicles. Standard dual arm. One thing that we had to do unique on this one was, in order to mount the Walker Evans needle shocks, we had a real tight packaging problem with the exhaust and the clutch on the other side, so we had to mount a reservoir down here on the upper control arm. So it's a remote reservoir. It's nested right there nicely, and you can easily get at the clicker to adjust the compression, but you still get the needle bottom out resistance that you have on the front as well. So the engine on the ACE XC 900 is the same engine that we first introduced on the Razor. The original Razor 900 had a dual throttle body 900 engine that made 88 horsepower, and then when we came out with the Razor 900 50-inch and the Razor S 900 a couple years ago, they went to a single throttle body that makes 78 horsepower, and that's the engine that's in this vehicle now. So you get 78 horsepower. Of course, it's got its own calibration, and it's got its own clutching calibration for the weight and the size of the vehicle, but otherwise it's our tested and tried and true motor.